Hi, my name is Aiden.
And I'm Josh.
We're the founders and creators of Denouement Unfound.
So we have pretty serious news that we need to share with you, and I think it's important that we stay completely transparent on this matter.
Our live band has fallen apart due to political differences that, unfortunately, Josh and I refuse to back off on.
We made it really clear to people when we started this band, everybody involved, that where we stand politically is not compromisable. We don't exclusively make political music, but and that's the least of our material. But we refuse to compromise on what we stand for.
And to kind of elaborate on that, Josh and I are very leftists in our views on the world, and we believe in resisting what's happening in the U.S. and Europe. We believe in a free Palestine and Congo. We believe in fighting for marginalized people, and there's an opportunity to use our platform for good.
So this whole thing started with our upcoming single, "Our Only Reprieve," and we said very clearly in that song that we don't believe that we can coexist with fascists and fascist sympathizers. Um, believing that believing that fascists can exist is fascism is not something we fully if we don't agree with at all. And the lyrical content very clearly states calls to arms in the face of violent oppression, and it says that we won't go quietly.
And the live was very aware of this. As the one in charge of the live lineup, I made it very clear what Denouement Found's position is, and they were informed of what our only reprieve was about. I created a teaser that you all will see later this week, which led to the situation we're currently in.
So the conversation went on, and it was becoming very clear that there was an there was a disagreement on the semantics of what that song looked like, rather than understanding that both of us are part of marginalized demographics, and this is our way of fighting back.
Yeah, and these conversations turned heated on our behalf, somewhat regrettably, but not in such a way that anyone was attacked. We were just disheartened by the fact that we weren't all united in this important decision or conviction, rather.
So we sat on this for a day, and Aiden decided to offer an apology and proposed that we make this clarification in the form of video, just like this. So where we specified that while this is Pound's official stance, it doesn't reflect on or completely align with everybody in the band. Unfortunately, this wasn't really enough to mend that rift.
Which they then informed me on the spot that they decided to leave the band, and that's their prerogative. But now we're here, and we're looking for two guitarists and a drummer based near Nashville, Tennessee, who are fast learners and share similar values to our own. Because we've learned that unfortunately we can't perform in an ensemble with those who are not as committed to the cause that we decide to spend our adult lives fighting for.
Okay, so to those fans that didn't sign up for political music, that's okay. You don't have to listen to us preach a majority of the time. Aiden writes mostly very personal lyrics and very personal music, and as do I. I always contribute to those lyrics as well, even though he's the main lyricist. But we don't stand down or stay silent in the face of oppression. We may not be able to contribute much beyond protesting and collaborating with leftist organizations, but we can definitely use our platform to emphasize the importance of solidarity and class fight.
Right. And we plan to always make these political tracks as standalone singles. This track isn't affiliated with our upcoming EP. But we find it just as, if not more, important than the collections of work that we'll distribute together. We knew that we would have a hard time finding people who see eye to eye with us in Tennessee, but we know that there are plenty of leftists here scattered throughout the state. We're looking for hardworking, committed members who are willing to stand their ground with us.
And we can confidently say that this discrepancy isn't going to have an effect on our release schedule. We're really excited to share the music. We've worked so hard, and we love y'all. We thank you so much for enjoying our first single, "Prove Me Wrong."
And, to close this out, if you're interested in joining and you think that this would be a good fit, you can contact Josh or I on any of the social platforms that you're seeing this on, or you can contact the official band account. So, but thank you for your time, and hopefully you guys understand.